Welcome to the tutorial on uploading CHIS data into SAS. After you download the SAS datasets from the CHIS website, you should have something that looks like this, with 3 different folders. Now log into SAS using your Google Chrome browser. Before we upload the CHIS data, we need to make a folder to keep it in. And this process will be just like the process we went through to make the ClassStat folder. You will right or control click on Files, select New, select Folder, and name your folder CHIS. Click Save. Now you should see your folder under your files. Now we can upload the data into our CHIS folder. So right or control click on the folder, select Upload Files, choose Files, and then navigate to wherever you've saved the files on your computer. Let's start with the SAS folder. This will be the adult data. So double click that, and we're going to upload 4 files at a time. Adult format, label, proc format, and the adult SAS dataset. So highlight all of those. Choose Open, click Upload. Now you should see when you expand your CHIS folder the 4 files you just uploaded. And then you can go through that exact same process to upload the teen and child datasets. And once you've uploaded everything, you don't need to run the proc format files for the teen or adult datasets. Now let's create a libname statement to let SAS know where our dataset is. So it'll be libname CHIS, and then go to that CHIS folder, right click, go to Properties, and then copy this location to your clipboard and then paste it here. Put it in quotation marks, single or double, and add a semicolon. Highlight the statement and click Run. Let's save this as a snippet so that you don't have to write it every time you want to analyze CHIS data. So right click, go to Add to My Snippets, and you can name it something like CHIS libname snippet, click Save. So the next thing we need to do is apply the formats to the dataset. We only have to do this once. Once we do it now, we don't have to do it again. Double click on that adult proc format file. Now we need to tell SAS where the dataset is that we want it to format. So we do that by saying library equals CHIS, and make sure there's a semicolon, and then click Run. And then just check your log, make sure there aren't any errors. Go back to the code, and now for good measure, let's save our changes to this file. So all we need to do is go up here and push the disk icon. Now we can X out of that file, and we're back at our program 1. Now I've uploaded all my other CHIS files, and I'm noticing that the adult dataset has 2 extensions, so it should just be SAS7BDAT. I'm going to right click on it, select Rename, and just erase this extension that appeared there for no apparent reason. Now we should be good to go. Now let's take a look at the contents of each dataset with the proc contents statement. Data equals, remember to do the folder, period, and then the exact dataset you want. So let's start with adult. Don't forget your semicolon, run, highlight it, press the running person. Now we can scroll down and we can see the variable names and we can see the variable labels. Now we can go back to our code and we could do the same thing if we wanted for the teen and child datasets. So I'm going to copy this statement, paste it, and then just replace adult with teen. I can do the same thing and replace adult with child. When you're analyzing the data, it's really helpful to download this data dictionary as a companion so that you know all of the variable names and how they're coded. So this is the adult. Remember to download the correct dictionary for the data set you're working with, either adult, child, or teen. Now if I go to the dictionary, the first thing I see that is important is how missing variables were coded. So either inapplicable, the respondent skipped, etc. So if I see this come up in my descriptive table, I will know what it means. Now I can scroll down and I could pick whatever I'm interested in. Let's say health behaviors. And I could find the variables I'm interested in analyzing. And the important thing here is their name and how they're coded. So this is AE15, smoked 100 or more cigarettes in the entire lifetime. Now I can go back to SAS, and since I saw from the codebook that it's a categorical variable, I can generate a frequency table for it. Proc freak. Data equals CHIS dot adult. That's the data set we're using. The table that we want is AE15. And there we go. And we could go back to the code and continue with our descriptive statistics. All right, so that's all for this tutorial. Thanks, everybody.